Dear students, from the Department of Intermediate Education, the Commissioner and Secretary 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 sir, IAS, not only giving a curriculum and regular syllabus to the students in a planned academic planned manner, but also is trying, the department is trying to develop a stress-free education and confidence in their curriculums, and writing the examination without fear is the main motto for the department. The students are nurtured in such a way that they get overall all-round development in their career. We are giving career guidance and we are helping the students, motivating the students with experts in psychology, and a panel of psychologists were appointed, and so many other psychologists and corporate trainers are helping the students time to time when it is required for the students. We have established 24/7 helpline number, toll free number, so that any student can contact the psychologists, experts anytime, so that their doubts can be cleared on the spot. And we are also provided 𝗵𝗧𝗧, a software platform to have a transparency to solve the problems of the students at any time. All these are making the students with a stress free in all the aspects. And we thank the government of Telangana, in particular Education Department, the Ministry, Principal Secretary, and our leader and the highest leader of the state, the KCR gar, for giving utmost respect or importance to the education to have Bangaru Telangana. And our Commissioner and Secretary 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 sir is doing the maximum for the students in all the respects, from OJT, from getting jobs, and if they want to continue they can go for next level by providing free competitive examinations, coachings, short term programs, not only in the EAMCET, NEET, IIT, but also for commerce students. And also we are giving a free coaching even in coding, artificial intelligence, which is the next generation education. We are all giving completely free to our government junior college students. And I request one and all the students and the parents to utilize this facility provided to the government junior colleges, which is completely free of cost. The government is providing in its policy free education and free books in the intermediate education, and the scholarships are provided for the eligible students, and all these facilities are provided by the department, and you should utilize and make your future a great. And today here with us a great corporate trainer 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 sir is with us, and he is a voluntarily came for us to motivate our students to give the techniques in the life skills to have a great future for you. Thank you, sir. 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 sir, please enlighten our students with your what is called insights. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Sir, this is a very privileged moment. I feel very proud, privileged to be here for nurturing scientific temper in student community. That today we are going to discuss a topic, very important topic, life skill. So ఈ లైఫ్ స్కిల్స్ అనేది స్టూడెంట్స్ కి చాలా ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. వై లైఫ్ స్కిల్స్ ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ మీన్, మీ లైఫ్ కి సక్సెస్ఫుల్ గా లీడ్ చేయాలంటే, అంటే ఇఫ్ ఎనీబడి వాంట్స్ టు లీడ్ ద సక్సెస్ఫుల్ లైఫ్, దే హ్యావ్ టు హ్యావ్ లైఫ్ స్కిల్స్, రైట్? సో టుడే విల్ డిస్కస్ what is the components of life skills and how to nurture these life skills in our life, and which is going to help you in nurturing your personal grooming and professional growth. So I would like to start life skills, right. The program, the life skills program is nothing but it is a student empowerment program. Why we need to be empower students? So, we have a caption, empower India by empowering student community and teachers fraternity. So, the part of this caption, we are trying our best to nurture leadership qualities and life skills in a awareness program to the students of Telangana, not only Telangana, across nation we are trying. Oh, then we start. What is life skill? The skill which required to lead a successful life, to overcome stress, to nurture your leadership quality, to become a great entrepreneur, to become a great employer, to become a great employee, isn't it? So, this is what life skills play a very vital role. So, let us have, we will start with life skills. So, this is what life skill is based on 4H. Life skills is comprised of 4 pillars, that is 4H. One is head skills, and second is heart skills, and third one is hand skills, last but not the least but health skills. How these 4 H skills will help you to overcome stress, to overcome crisis, to overcome obstacles in your life. So, head skill, when we talk about the head skills, the first H, head skills mean these skills related with your head. So, what is there in your head? The universe most important, most powerful tool, so called brains. We have brains in head, isn't it? We have left sense and right sense. Left sense and right sense make common sense, and common sense is not a simple sense to present in human skill. You need to nurture, you need to inculcate and then transform. So, when we talk about the thinking skill, it is very important, because your life, your success and your achievement, your growth, your image, this is all activity, it depends on your thinking, how you think. So, thinking skills very important, it play a very vital role in nurturing a great temper, leadership qualities in your in you. So, that is what. So, when you talk about the thinking skills, the thinking is very important. Why? Because when you start thinking, you will get the ideas. When you get the ideas, and ideas can change the world. One idea can change the world. One idea can change your image. One idea change your career, what you call growth. So, that is why thinking skill is very important. So, here very important catch is thinking skill, positive thinking is very important. Those who think positively, definitely their perception will be positive, their thinking will be positive, their behavior will be positive, their character will be positive, everything disciplined, everything. So, thinking skill is very important. So, you can't lead positive life with negative thinking. So, that is why is my request is to all students, never ever give place to negative thinking in your mind. What happened when you get negative thinking, your mind get polluted. So, one of the most dangerous pollution is mind pollution, isn't it? You should come out. So, always try to think positive. So, what will happen when you start thinking positive, and definitely you are going to lead the life positively, everything positive, and your ambience, your confidence, your courageousness, everything will become very easy. So, any task you can fulfill with positive thinking. So, this is what, that is what very important, thinking skills. So, we have to think positively to achieve goals, to achieve your targets, to achieve a vision, mission. So, that is what we are a human being, we should be always positive thinker, isn't it? To become entrepreneur or to become employee or to become an employer, you have to have positive thinking. This is one of the best character in personality, and your personality will definitely will get lot of image, will people will prefer you, people will respect you, people will follow you if you have positive thinking, because whenever you have positive thinking, whenever whatever you do, you think positively. When you think positively, the things become very easy. Even sometime if you face or encounter with a small problem, if you don't think positively, what will happen? This pebble become mountain for you. This pebble become mountain for you, isn't it? When you think positively, even if you encounter with subtle and capricious critical problem, and definitely it will become pebble for you, isn't it? So this is what the positive thinking always enhance your personality, enhance your perception, enhance your character, enhance your discipline, enhance your career growth, professional growth. It also help you to reach the pinnacle of success. You will be on cloud nine if you think positively. My request is to every student think positively, to lead successful life, to help the people, to make a strong society, to make a strong nation, isn't it? Because India is having demographic dividend. Fortunately, in our nation we have more than 75% of population belongs to teenagers. That is what we consider, that is what world is looking at India, because the biggest investment is, the biggest asset is of this nation is youth. We are a young nation in the world. We have youth. Of course, we have millions of problems, but we have billions of brains to lead a successful life, isn't it? So that is why now we stand third in the world when it comes to startups. After America, we got a position 1, and second on China, and third we are the number third. We are in number third position in startups, because you know that last year a recent survey shows that 14,000 21-22 year academic year 14,000 startups company registered. This is good news. Yes, so we should not depend on employment. Try to become entrepreneur, try to become employer. Forget about what you get from the nation. Think about what you have given to the nation. That is important, isn't it? It could only happen when you have positive mind. Only positive mind can become successful leaders. You can look at the world, look at the globe, see the biggest personalities like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Henry Ford. They are trillionaires, billionaires. See, they know how to lead the life. They inculcate life skills. They are punctual, they are well defined, disciplined. That is why they are getting success. So why can't we? If they can, why can't we? That is my point of view. So my request with all my students, our nation's youth, is that please think positively, to grow yourself, to reach the pinnacle of success, to be on cloud nine. So India is a land of opportunity. So you have to have life skills. So what we think, what we said, life skills in 4H we have one is head skill, that is very important, where we have CCPD we call, that is all thinking. We think from the head, right? We do not think from the heart. So this is the one of the best organ Almighty has given. That is why Almighty has given a top slot to brains, isn't it? So that is one of the vital organ which play indispensable role in your life, isn't it? So that is what. So that is why I used to say the thinking skill is very important. When you think positively, definitely everything will be achievable. Okay. So that is why there is a 4 action formula is there: start, stop, stop and start. Start, stop, stop, start. When you start thinking, you stop sinking. And sinking here mean failure, unsuccess, lost, isn't it? Start, stop. When you start thinking, you stop sinking. When you stop thinking, you stop sinking. అంటే ఎప్పుడైతే మీరు ఆలోచన చేస్తారో మీకు ఐడియాస్ వస్తాయి. మీరు ఆలోచన చేయకుంటే మీకు ఐడియా రాదు. ఐడియా రాకుంటే మీరు ఫెయిల్యూర్. వాట్ ఎవర్ యు డూ, అన్సక్సెస్, అటెంప్ట్స్ ఇన్ వెయిన్, your efforts in vain, your energy in vain, your money in vain. Simple thing, simple thing is thinking skill. So that is why always remember this formula: start, stop, stop, start. When you start thinking, you stop thinking. అంటే మీరు ప్రతి దాంట్లో సక్సెస్ కావాలంటే మీరు థింకింగ్ చేయాల్సిందే. आपकी सोच आपकी कामयाबी का राज. आप जब पॉजिटिव सोचते तो पॉजिटिव थिंग्स जो है आपको जो है नेगेटिव थिंग्स से आप दूर हो जाते. जब पॉजिटिव सोचते तो आपके हर चीज़ माहौल आपका पूरा पॉजिटिव होता. तो कामयाबी का राज आपका पॉजिटिव थिंकिंग है. మీరు దేంట్లోనే సక్సెస్ కావాలంటే ఓన్లీ పాజిటివ్ థింకింగ్ ఓన్లీ. మీరు పాజిటివ్ థింకింగ్తోనే మీరు సక్సెస్ అవుతారు. మీరు ఎఫర్ట్స్ పెట్టి డబ్బు పెట్టి ఏం కొనలేరు. సో ఓన్లీ థింకింగ్ స్కిల్. సో ఆల్మైటీ హ్యాస్ గివెన్ వెరీ పవర్ఫుల్ టూల్. ఇది థింక్ చేసి మీరు ఇవాళ మనం వీఆర్ రీచింగ్ ప్లానెట్స్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ థింకింగ్ స్కిల్స్. వీఆర్ డూయింగ్ వండర్స్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ థింకింగ్ స్కిల్స్. వీఆర్ గ్రోయింగ్ phenomenal. India is growing phenomenally because of a good leader, good thinking, isn't it? That's why see globally nobody is going to influence India because we are a highly independent nation. We have youth. We are going to rule the world in terms of manpower because we have more than 75% are belongs to youth. This is what our demographic dividend. But one more thing, if you don't inculcate with skills, this demographic dividend will be turned into demographic disaster, isn't it? So education is very important and knowledge is more than important. When you have education without knowledge, there is no value for education. You might have seen you will get 9.8 GPA in any exams. When you go to competitive exam, will fail, unable to get pass marks because of what? Skills. So education and skills, very good combination. You should have education along with skills. Education without skills is useless, and education without skills, knowledge and skills, it's very important. Education without knowledge is useless, and education with knowledge and without skills is also useless. So you have to have education, knowledge, skill and then willpower. Education, knowledge, skill and willpower, and then endurance, patience, and then spirituality, God fearing is very important. If you fear God, if you have God fearing, you don't do any mistakes, you don't deceive, you don't cheat the people, isn't it? So for successful life you have to think positively. This is what this your action, your project, your aim, ambitions, your vision, mission depend on your thinking, the way you think. Are we thinking the way we supposed to think? No, we are not thinking in a positive way. That is why we are facing a lot of problems in our personal life and professional life. The only solution for all the problem is thinking, the positive thinking. This is one of the vital topic of life skills. This is what life skills mean. If you want to successful life, you have to lead successful life, then you have to have thinking skill, you have to have what you call life skills. So thinking skill play very important role. That is why, so never ever allow your mind to be get polluted with negative thinking. Why? Because you cannot lead positive life with negative mind. Time and again I am telling you, what will happen if you nurture with negative thinking? Your dreams get scattered and shattered. You cannot reach your desired destination, never. So you have to be focused on dedication, devotion, determination, which help you to nurture positive thinking, isn't it? It make a great personality, it refine your thought process, it refine your perception, it refine your image, it definitely push you to highest level. It will definitely help you to become very successful leader, very successful entrepreneur, very successful manager or very successful professional. The profession without positive thinking, really I don't think so you will become a great professional, right? And you are getting education without thinking skill, without knowledge mean actually you are becoming a qualified illiterate. I consider as a qualified illiterate. Illiterate is far better than qualified illiterate because they don't do serious mistakes. isn't it? So thinking skills very important, and thinking skill you have CCPD, critical thinking and creative thinking. In head skills you have CCPD, critical thinking and creative thinking, which means the critical thinking means, see, life is, we are living in a knowledge age. In every aspects of the life, every nook and corner will encounter with a lot of capricious or naughty complicated problems. So how to deal with them, how to deal with the problem. So sometimes you have some situation in wherein you have to choose a lot of solution you will find, but you have to pick the best possible solution. Situation in which you have to choose one way, there your critical process, your thinking process help in selecting, taking decision making and problem solving. So critical thinking is very important. Critical thinking is where when you have it in a situation and the condition, for example, one woman is there, pregnant woman, and she is having some complication. So doctor will come and talk to you. I have only one way to protect, whether I have to protect mother or children. That is the critical what you call this situation, where you have to take a decision. It is very difficult to take decision. You need to be critical thinking. The critically you have to examine, you have to take the decision. It is not easy, not at all easy. It is very difficult, but difficult to learn is the art of living. That is the fine art of living. You may encounter with difficulties, you may get difficulties, but overcome difficulty is very important. Difficult to learn is the art of living, isn't it? The critical thinking is very important. It plays a very vital role in taking decision, a fine decision, a complicated decisions, very important decisions. And creative thinking. So we are a human being, we are living in a knowledge age, isn't it, where knowledge plays very indispensable role in the present scenario. So creativity is very important. Without creativity you cannot achieve anything. You have to be very creative. Always think out of the box. Don't think in a traditional way. Always think smarter, not traditionally. Think smart and act smart, isn't it? If you are creative, you always think creatively. Think creatively means always believe in smart things. Smart thinking, isn't it? Smart thinking. Okay. So smart thinking means, so if you are doing smart work, so nowadays every student is doing hard work. There is no place in 21st century, there is no place for hard work, only smart work. If you do smart work, you will become professional for sure. If you do hard work, you will become labor for sure. So we are educated people, the students need to be focused on creative thinking, smart thinking and smart planning, so that they can achieve the goal with critical thinking and creative thinking. Why? Because whatever you do, suppose you got any project, do you have any goals in your life? So how to set the goal? Goal set analysis you have to do, role set analysis you have to do. So with the help of critical thinking, creative thinking, you will achieve the targets. So suppose you have a task, you have given one project, what do? Always focus on find whichever project you do, whichever work you do, whichever assignment you will get, what you have to do, whichever business plan you have to do, what you do. We have to always focus on 5 Ds. First discuss the plan, then decide the plan. First D is discuss. When you discuss with the people, like-minded people, intellectuals, what will happen? They will guide you. They will guide you. So always suggestions, always you must welcome suggestions. So discuss, always discuss with the people. Whatever you are doing, your life achievement or your vision, your mission, whatever, discuss with the people. So what will happen? If you do anything, if you do any lapses in that, if you find any lapses are there, they will show you, they will refine you, isn't it? First discuss and then decide. Discuss with the people. Yes, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, I have plan A, plan B, plan C. Discuss with the various people, your well-wisher, educators, your teachers, your leaders, your seniors, then they will help you in decision making. Discuss and decide, and then define the plan. Discuss, decide and define the plan, and then develop, deliver. 5D, always remember: discuss, decide, define, develop, deliver. This is how this definitely this 5Ds will help you to reach your desired destination. It will help you to solve your problems. This is like a troubleshooter. These 5Ds play a role of troubleshooter in your project, in your vision. So that is why. So creative thinking, critical thinking is very important. The students should learn what is critical thinking. Students must learn creative thinking, then only you will become creative. Always think out of the box. Never ever try to count in crowd. You should be extraordinary. There is no place in this competitive world for ordinary people. Only extraordinary will get success. Will they reach the career? Will they reach their desired destination? And the rest of the best, no. The corporate world never going to acknowledge your what you call the useless skills. So they want extraordinary skills, extraordinary students, not ordinary students. And definitely if you have extraordinary skills, then definitely you can accelerate your career inertia of rest. Your career inertia, definitely you can kickstart your career, because in a highly competitive world with ordinary skills you are not going to gain anything, isn't it? To reach the extraordinary skills, to gain the extraordinary skills, you have to have put efforts. You should put your heart, soul, sweat and blood. Then only you can nurture yourself, then you will become very fine personality. Then wherever you go, success follows, because you are an extraordinary person, you are not an ordinary person. So extraordinary persons always welcome by corporate world. Wherever they go, success follows. They don't chase the success, they know the reality, isn't it? They know how to achieve their goals, isn't it? That is what. So always do proper planning, prevent poor performance. Dear students, follow this 5 Ps. It will make your life so easy, it's make your life so comfort when it's, especially when it's going to reach your desired destination. So proper planning prevent poor performance. Always do the planning, whether it's a small project or a big project, or a small assignment or a big assignment, isn't it? Whether it's a very short term goal or a long term goal or a medium term goal. So this 5 Ps is very important. What are those 5s? Proper planning prevent poor performance. You don't perform poor if you implement these 5 Ps. It will definitely help you to reach whatever your destination. It will help you to become a very effective leader. It will help you to nurture an extraordinary skills. It will help you to create your brand image. It will help you to become very trustworthy person. People will trust you. You will become authentic personality, trustworthy personality, isn't it? So whatever do, you have to implement these 5 Ps so that you will reach. The first and foremost thing in life skills is what? Thinking. Thinking skill, that make the difference. It will help you. So skills is not so easy to learn. You have to put some sweat and blood, some effort. It will give some pain. What I say, more pain, more gain. Less pain, less gain. If you don't want to put any effort, no pain, you don't want to take any pain, no gain at all, isn't it? You have to be empower, you have to empower with the knowledge, you have to enhance your knowledge, so that it will, like, fuel, life fuel. More fuel you have, fuel mean knowledge is nothing but a mileage. More you have knowledge, more you get mileage in your careers, your professional growth. It will accelerate your growth, phenomenal growth, isn't it? If you don't have knowledge, means run out of fuel. Those who do not have knowledge, it's very difficult to get success. You may be fortunately hired, but immediately fired. Sometimes some people will fortunately hired by the companies, but when you don't have extraordinary skills, when you don't have life skills, when you don't have this leadership qualities, then definitely you will be fired. Fortunately hired, immediately fired. So this skills is for yourself, for your image building, isn't it? It will help you to make the people leaders. You become the leader of the leader, isn't it? So what are the first? Creative thinking, critical thinking, creative thinking, and I said 4 C's: critical thinking, creative thinking, and then problem solving and decision making. Your problem solving capacity, capability, ability, stability, whatever skills I can say, the problem solving is very much important. Trust me, every problems have multiple solution. Mono problem, multiple solution. ओका problem की अन्य solutions ఉంటాయి. एक मसले के कई हल होते हैं. You have to pick the best possible solution, isn't it? Every problem, हर problem का solution होता है. But never give up attitude. Face the problem. Don't run away. What will happen? आप अगर problem को देख के भाग जाएंगे तो problem कभी solve नहीं होता. మీరు మీ యొక్క ప్రాబ్లంకి సాల్వ్ చేయాలంటే మీరు పారిపోయే అవసరం లేదు, నిలబడాలి, దానికి ఫేస్ చేయాలి. హౌ టు ఫేస్ ద ప్రాబ్లం? ద బిగ్గెస్ట్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈజ్ ప్రాబ్లం రాగానే ఫస్ట్ దే విల్ గివ్ अप. अटला का तो प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करना, तो प्रॉब्लम को जब सॉल्व करना है आपको, तो आपको क्या होना चाहिए? courageous people solve every problem, whether it is a complicated problem, whether it is a subtle problem, whether it is a very complicated problem, whichever problem, very tough problems, whichever situation they will deal. How? You have to have courageous. When you become courageous, in the moment when you become courageous, in the next moment you will become confident. Those who are courageous, definitely they will become confident. The courageous and confident, these 2 C's will help you to solve the problem. You have to have courageousness. The timid person cannot face the problem. They always give up. They run away. We are intelligent human being. We are human beings in a flora and fauna kingdom. Human being is considered as one of the one of the important creature in this universe. We are the leaders, we are the pioneers. Then how come we will become fear, isn't it? So we should be bold enough to tackle the situation. So you have to have courage. In exam time, students always get fear. They have exam phobia, they will get anxiety, they will get stress, they will become aggression, right? When you encounter with aggressions, what will happen? Aggression and what do you call this anger, isn't it? And stress, definitely it is not going to help you. Even you remember whatever you learned in a stress state, you may lose your IQ, you may forget everything, and definitely आप फेल होना पक्का है उसमें. అందుకోసమే మనం చాలా ధైర్యం, isn't it? courageous కాగానే మీకు కాన్ఫిడెంట్ ఆటోమేటికల్లీ వచ్చేస్తుంది. those who are courageous, they definitely are confident. Courageous, confident, these 2 C help you to perform consistency. Suppose you are courageous, you will get confident. When you get confident, you will become consistent. When you become when consistency will ochindante, you will become competent. You will compete with any situation, you will compete with any examination, you will compete with any you can face any problem, you will overcome, you will get success, because you are a courageous. Because you have courageousness, you will get definitely, you are confident, and then this courageousness and confidentness will help you to become consistent. You will become consistent, your performance become consistent. Consistency is very important. If you have 3 C's, then 4th C, you will become very competent. When you become competent, you can compete anywhere in the world. This is what the life skills mean, isn't it? So problem solving is very important. Problem solving ki just you have to do some analysis, simple analysis. What is the problem? What is the pulse of the problem? What is the solution of the problem? There may be, you maybe have a lot of solutions, but you have to pick the best possible solution, isn't it? Finding problem is very important. Find the solution, isn't it? It's very important, isn't it? For problem solving skills also important. The life skills help you to solve the problem. When you have critical thinking and creative thinking, definitely you will be able to solve the problem, because you are expert in critical thinking, because you have inculcated with the creative thinking, then definitely you will solve the problem, isn't it? Solving problem is very important. Understand the problem is very important, isn't it? So every problem has a solutions, isn't it? And then decision making. It's very important, decision making. Lot of students, a lot of people do mistakes, not only mistakes, blunder mistakes while taking decisions. लम्हों ने खता की सदियों ने सजा पाई అంటే ఒక్క తప్పు మీ లైఫ్ మొత్తం పాడు చేసేస్తుంది. Decision making is very important. Decision making very important. Why? Because one good decision will change the life, and one simple mistake while taking decision will lead you in complications. It will grab you in a lot of problems, isn't it? So critical thinking will help you in enhancing your creative thinking. This critical thinking and creative thinking will definitely nurture you to take problem solving skills. That will nurture, and when you have problem solving skills, then definitely you will take decision making will become very perfect, and you don't do any mistakes. You don't do even a small mistake. So decision making plays very important role in your life. Every life skills, every topic of the life skills will definitely help you, enhance you and your skills, life skills. So which is very vital, which is very indispensable in your role. It play very important role in your life, not only in personal life. It not only help you in personal grooming, it also help you in professional growth. CCPD, isn't it? And then most important problem, most important topic, right? This is what. So you know the thinking skill, you know the life, you know the fact of the life, isn't it? And how this life skills can be utilized, optimize, किस तरह से optimize करना है, किस तरह से इसको आप जो है proper way में किस तरह से करना है. First understand the life and the life skills. What is life? Life is nothing but it's a destination between two letters, B and D, the birth and the death. Understand the life first. Life is nothing but it's a simple journey. It is comprises in two letters, in between two letters, birth and death, B and D, and the journey start the moment you born. The death journey start the moment you born. इंसान पैदा होते हैं, मरने की घड़ी टक टक माइनस, seconds, hours, weeks, months, years, dead. So understand the life first. లైఫ్ స్కిల్స్ में ఫస్ట్ आप అండర్స్టాండ్ करना है. మీరు లైఫ్ అంటే ఏంది దానికి అండర్స్టాండ్ చేసుకోవాలి. లైఫ్ में ఏం ప్రాధాన్యత ఉంది, कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है. गॉड का बिगेस्ट गिफ्ट लाइफ ఏముంది ఇక్కడ, ఓన్లీ బి और डी के बीच में खाली లైఫ్ आपकी. బర్త్లో మీకు ఆల్మైటీ దేవుడు మీకు చాయిస్ ఇవ్వడు. आपको बर्थ में चॉइस नहीं मिलता. यू कांट से टू गॉड कि नो आई वांट टू born in America, my father should be a king, my mother should be a queen. No, when human borns, you have no choice. When you are going to die, you do not get choice. No chance at birth, no choice at birth, no chance at when you are going to die. You cannot ask for surplus hour one day, even you won't get 1 second. यहाँ पे आपको choice नहीं है. When born, when you are going to die, before death, आपको कोई chance नहीं मिलेगा, no second chance. But to see the beauty of life, after born and before death, actual life journey जो है, you have lot of choice to choose. You have chance to choose your own life. Almighty has given choice. Almighty has given chance to choose your own life. Whether you want to become a successful leader or successful human being, which way you have to choose. Choice is yours. So Almighty has given choice. ఇది ఒక ముఖ్యమైన జీవితం అంటే చాలా ముఖ్యమైనది. దానికి మీరు ఎలా ఏ బాటసార్లు తీసుకుపోతారు, ఏ బాటలు తీసుకుపోతారో అది ఇంపార్టెంట్. మీరు క్రిమినల్ కాండి, నో వన్ కెన్ స్టాప్ యూ. వాంట్ టు బికమ్ గుడ్ పర్సన్, యూ కెన్. సో అండర్స్టాండ్ లైఫ్ అండ్ టైం చాలా ముఖ్యమైనది. లైఫ్ స్కిల్స్లో చాలా అండర్స్టాండ్ అయింది. అసలు ఇంపార్టెంట్ ముఖ్యమైన టాపిక్ ఏంటంటే టైం మేనేజ్మెంట్. బికాస్ ఎనీథింగ్ యూ కెన్ బై, యూ కెనాట్ బై ద టైమ్. ఈవెన్ 1 second you cannot buy. Forget about the past, your present decide your future. Whatever happened, try to manage time, optimize change. Time management is very important. You have to focus on that, because life is very uncertain. When you are going to die, you don't know. No one can say. Even if you go and buy the Parle-G biscuit, 2 rupees biscuit package is there, and that you can find manufacturing and expiry date. Can you find any human being having the expiry date? No. Death could be a matter of moment. So life is a precious. You should understand the life, respect the time, isn't it? So time management is also important. Time management and people's management, it's very important. It will definitely help you to become a very successful and respectful personality rather than suspectful personality. If you want to become successful and respectful, you have to have life skills. You have to understand life. You should know the purpose of life. If you don't have purpose of life, obviously you don't have priorities. When you don't have purpose of life, when you don't have priorities of life, then no one can help you, and you cannot lead successful life, isn't it? So if you have purpose, you should have to have, every human being, every student, every human, they have to have purpose of life. When you have purpose of, it should be crystal clear. This is my purpose of life, why I born, what I want to do, how do I become whatever profession, doctor or engineer, and how can I serve the people, how can I handling the people, how can I guide the people, how can I encourage the people. See, we are a human being, we should take care of every human being, isn't every creature. Encourage yourself, encourage to educate to empower to explore. 4 is every human being, especially for students, help those students who are not good performing. Encourage to educate, encourage every human being, encourage everyone to educate. Encourage to educate to empower to explore their life, explore the world. How now India is one of the fastest growing country in the world, you cannot deny this. India is having demographic dividend, you cannot deny this. Now we are in top 5 when it comes to solar energy, we are in top 5 when it comes to IT. In space technology we are in top 5, we are top 5 in GDP, we are top 5 in IT, we are top 5 in pharmacy, right? So this is the land of opportunity. So this life skills is very important. So life skills play a very vital role. Understand the life and try to inculcate and nurture with scientific temper, and life skills help you to enhance your skills, knowledge, ability which give a lot of stability in your life. So, you can become very professional by implementing, executing this life skill.
Very nicely said by Ahmed sir, very crystal clear about your life skills, why it is very important. Think positively and work sincerely to reach your decent goal, and it is you to decide and solve the problems. So, for every problem there is a solution, and just you should not be afraid of any problem, just face it, and nature provides you solution, and then automatically your brain get a strength. Suppose you are doing some exercise, your body get a strength. In a similar way, if you are getting problems, your brain get strength. So, it accepts the strain and it sustains that strain, and you are inculcating the strength for it to think in a better way, to stand in the society, to do something good for others. Do not run away from your situation. If you are able to stand in front of any problem, automatically the solution comes and you are the winner. And the sir has given in a very nice way, and there are so many formulas he has given. I think he may be mathematics person. He has given 4 Ds, right, 4H formula and 5P plan, and all these are greatest formulas. If you follow that scheme, he has given a nutshell all the techniques to reach your goals. Without a goal, you cannot do it. So, commit yourself. Once you commit yourself, you should not listen to anybody, and not only others, do not listen by yourself also. एक बार मैं कमिट किया तो अपना आपका भी नहीं सुनना, okay, वो करना पड़ेगा. That is your final goal for it, okay, and you should be very decent person in the society, and otherwise nobody care for you, because you are not up to the mark of the society. Great message has given by Ahmed sir. My dear students, please follow each one, and this facility we are providing in the YouTube channel also. We are uploading, see number of times. It cannot be understood by one time. That is why we are keeping in the departmental YouTube channel all these videos. This is not for only intermediate examination. This is our future we are discussing, and life skills we are providing, because you should have a greater life, greater future, and a knowledge without skills is no use. You are great, but you are not having any skill. So, great engineer, but no skill, what is the use of it? So, common sense you have to develop. You have to have your senses. A common sense makes you great for you. So, I request Muhammad sir to conclude and to give in nutshell all the information to our students. Thank you.
Thanks. Any that follow? Okay. So, the students, dear students, please understand the life and the importance of life. See, you have this, your image is in your hand, right? So, you can make your life or break your life. You are the only person who can help you to become successful. You are independent, you are not dependent, isn't it? So, always have faith in you, trust in you, isn't it? So, always trust is very important. You know what is the difference between trust and rust? Only tree. If you do not have truthfulness, you will become rust. Every human personality should have trusty personality, because see I always believe in truth. Truth always prevails. Satyame vijayate. Truth always prevails. A lie has no legs to stand upon, dear friend. అబద్ధానికి కాలు ఉండవు, అది నిలబడదు, and you will be exposed. So, be a truthful, be a altruist, be a authentic, be a dedicated leader, be a effective leader, be a great person, have empathy, sympathy, caring, sharing mentality. your mind must be filled with genuine compassion, and your heart must be filled with gratitude of attitude. Always help the people, always thank the people, always appreciate the people. Never ever try to compare with anyone. This comparison disease is more than dangerous than cancer. Comparison is dangerous than cancer. Never ever try to compare yourself. You are unique. Every human being is unique. Believe in yourself. Self-esteem will definitely help you. Thank you very much for the great opportunity. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Amma sir.
Privilege.
You have helped us and our students also to motivate and to give the importance of truth and honesty that only makes you great. So, please inculcate the qualities, and it is not one day, you have to develop over the time, and I hope you will inculcate all these characters and make our state and the country great. And I thank the Department of Intermediate Education and the TSAT the members and all the supporting staff to providing such a great time for us, for our students to have a great time for us. Thank you so much.
Thanks.